One of the major points that really caught my attention was technologies tend us to be alone together. Being alone together is being physically close, like sitting next to each other, but our mind and attention are elsewhere. Despite of being together, we are reaching other people, could be someone we personally know or someone we just met online, to share what happened last year, last month, an hour before, or at the very moment to brag something out or to get sympathy. Despite of being together, we keep on finding something in the internet that can entertain us for at least a few minutes, like pranks and memes. Despite of being together, we're often curious about other people's lives, like the new boyfriend or girlfriend of various celebrities. But what is sad is that we tend to lose sight of the people next to us who can bring the real happiness that we want, the people who really care about us, and the people who know us well enough, who are willing to support us by any means and can give advices when we are down and so vulnerable. As a future professional, we must not practice being alone together all the time. We must create a solid relationship with our coworkers in order to accomplish everything effectively and efficiently. As a professional, we must be mindful with our coworkers if they are troubled with something, so we can help them as much as possible. We must look at things that are near before those that are far away. Another major point discussed by Turkle was we let technology redefine ourselves. It is about how technology or the social media such as Facebook and YouTube in particular affect how we live our lives and how we see ourselves. With the height of these social media platforms, we tend to always post pictures, videos, etc., about what we are doing and what we encountered in our lives, and our basis of its cuteness, beautifulness, greatness, and or ridiculousness are the likes, reactions, comments, and shares of that certain post. But what can you get? By doing such, you will get nothing, but you will create something that might be uncontrollable in the future, and that is your other self. That other self is greedy for fame and is willing to do anything to maintain it, even if it might hurt themselves and other people physically and emotionally. Examples of these are the ones happening or had happened to many but not all YouTube vloggers, not just here in the Philippines but also in other parts of the world. In the beginning, they are just simple individuals who wants to be a professional, such as being an engineers, teacher, or accountants, but because of these technologies and social media platforms, they expose themselves into something they don't usually do, like eating extremely spicy foods because their viewers wants him/her to do it. They tend to show or tell something publicly that is usually private because the people wants to know it, and those questions are usually erotic. And they do something crazy just to get attentions from other people, like doing different kinds of pranks that might hurt people physically, emotionally, and morally. Indeed, they will catch the attention of the netizens, but they have to sacrifice who they really are and let the world, the technology, and the social media redefine who they are. As a future engineer whose primary goal is to innovate certain technologies for the betterment of the human race, we must not be overwhelmed by these technologies. We must stay focused with our mission and don't let technologies redefine us.